What do you think? How many people can stand without sleep? Most people answer this question for 3 or 4 days. Many have experience of some kind of work when they had to replace someone and stay on the second shift. Even a day without sleep is a big test. Therefore, it is difficult to imagine that it is possible to last more than 3 days without sleep. You will be surprised, but the record without sleep is 11 days, set by Randy Gardner in 1965. We are talking about a record of a healthy person without rare psychological diseases and the use of stimulants like coffee, since doctors know of cases of a rare deviation when a person never sleeps at all throughout life. Such cases do not apply to records. This record was set by Rand when he was 19 years old. His goal was to break the record of another guy named Tom Rounds who also lasted 11 days, but Rand managed to last 4 hours longer. After this record, the Guinness Book of Records refused to register such achievements, as it considered that they could pose a threat to human health. During the time that Gardner set the record, he was monitored by a professor at Stanford University and a U.S. Army lieutenant colonel who was supposed to monitor the record holder's vital signs. Increased attention to the experiment and clear recording of all its stages made the experiment unique, and it is still being analyzed by scientists and students from around the world. Even today, 50 years after this experiment, sleep remains one of the most mysterious properties of man. Many people think that this experiment is a great demonstration of the lack of tangible harm due to lack of sleep. There is an opinion that a few nights without sleep affect a person no more than a bad mood or fatigue. This is confirmed by observations of Gardner, who on the 10th day after the start of the experiment did not experience any particular inconvenience and could safely play paintball. John Ross, who monitored the young man's health, does not agree with this. From his reports it follows that Gardner experienced serious hallucinations already on the 4th day without sleep. For example, he could say hello to a road sign, mistaking him for his acquaintance. He developed paranoia, and short-term memory practically stopped working. Thus, on the 11th day of the experiment, the student was asked to subtract 7 from 100 until the lowest possible number remained. He stopped at 65 and spent several minutes on it. When Rand was asked why he stopped, the answer was, "I don't remember what I should have done." At the same time, Gardner attended the press conference immediately after the end of the experiment and answered the reporters' questions without hesitation. Some members of the press noted that if they had not known about the 11 days without sleep, they would never have thought that something was wrong with the young man. Thus, sleep and its necessity for man is still a subject for endless discussions, in which, perhaps someday, the truth will be born. Try to remember your no-sleep record and the circumstances that led to it.